Hey, what's up, you guys? I finally got the phone long enough to make this video, and this is a late night video, so you know. So I just wanted to give y'all an update of what's been going on with me. I've been responding to your all comments, and thank y'all for all the ideas and things that y'all have given us, and the inspiration, and the people that's gotten pregnant, the people that's still trying. You let me know I'm not alone out there and stuff like that. So I do appreciate that. But I've been pretty much just trying to figure stuff out. Eventually to get pregnant, but for the most part to be healthy enough that when the baby is in my body's healthy. So, haven't been working out, but I will tell y'all about that later. So, I've been eating mainly a vegetarian diet for the past 2 weeks. I've been on and off vegan for a while, so I probably would say out of a month, I probably ate meat like 3 times, 3 weeks, or not even 3 weeks. I would say maybe probably like 2 weeks out of the month I would eat meat. So that was the only time that I would really eat meat and stuff like that. So I've been mainly on a vegetarian diet. And the reason why I was vegetarian is because I was making sure that the recipes were going to be like little stuff like butter, mayo, stuff like that. But I was making sure the recipes were going to be a little more complete until I can get like a blender and stuff to make the mayo, and not even the mayo, is more of a spread and stuff like that. So that's the main thing about me going vegan or vegetarian, but I've been doing it mainly because of the hormones that's just in the food that we eat and stuff like that. It helps my body cleanse out more, and I just feel all around better. So usually when I come on my period, or when I'm about to come on my period, I have this like feeling in my stomach. And my stomach is real bloated. I get really uncomfortable. I understand like PMS and stuff like that, but I get really bloated and really uncomfortable right above my pelvis and at the top of my stomach. And I felt like that came from the depot, because before my PMS wasn't bad. I just had like an attitude or something like that. But for the most part, my PMS has been worse because I feel like bloated, heavy. It feels like something hard is in my stomach. I feel like it wants, how you feel as if like when you've had a baby, you feel like your body wants to push something out, and that's pretty much what it feels like. So I was like, okay, before I was like, okay, I gotta eat this, I gotta do this, in order to make it better. So just so happened that I was researching intermediate fasting. Now, me and my husband has been doing this for a while, and they say it help with your skin and stuff like that. But me and him have been doing this for a while and not realizing it's just called being broke, to be honest. Like when stuff happens and you gotta chew, and you gotta like not even wait to eat, but you wait to eat because you doing stuff. You always constantly moving, so you wait to eat. And so come to find out, it's considered technically intermediate fasting. So we would intermediate fast and not realize it. And so this time I started intermediate fasting because I heard that it helps a lot with like your body, your mind, and stuff like that. So I started intermediate fasting, and just so happened that it helped with my PMS cramps and stuff. I don't feel as bloated, groggy. I feel tired. I'm very tired when it's about time for me to come up here. I'm very tired, but I don't feel as groggy, heavy. I was like upset because my stomach was always bloated and just so uncomfortable. I don't feel that way this time, or at least I feel less that way this time. So it was really good for me to actually have the intermediate fasting. Will be doing the intermediate fasting while I am about to come on my period, because I see that it changed the experience a lot. So the working out part, I haven't been working out, but at the same time, technically I have, because I was walking for my job. I would say it's about 2 miles a day. And then me and my husband walk our dog every morning. Well, we was walking the dog until like if I gotta go to work early in the morning. So we walk our dog every morning and every night. We go on walks ourselves. We do photography, so we go out and we go to events and we walk. Like today, we had to walk like 4 miles, and I'm not exaggerating, because there was an open street fest or something down here. So we've been walking then. So I've been active this whole time, but I haven't been like taking time out to actually go work out. It's been more of like, okay, walking, extreme walking, you know what I'm saying? And so that's kind of my workout. I haven't really been breaking a sweat, so we have some weights here that we're going to try to kind of put into it, but I'm not even going to lie to you. that a lot of times when it comes to people working out and trying to work out and stuff like that, you have to take time out your day to do it. So it's something that's very conscious, and that could kind of, you know, mess up your, no, I'm not gonna say mess up your day, stop your day or something like that. So you have to look at it as you taking time out for yourself, definitely setting time out for yourself. So that's the thing. So I've been vegetarian, intermediate fasting, and walking a lot. So hopefully that will lead into something else. Like I said, I do want to be moving around more, but now that I've realized that, you know, because the intermediate fasting, I've always been a certain size. And this was before I had my daughter, so I've always been a smaller size, and I didn't realize how small I was until I looked at pictures. Like, dang, I used to be small. And that's, I'll be honest, that's every woman in hindsight. You be like, dang, I used to be small. But I was small in high school. I was smaller in college. I gained weight in college, and then I decided to lose weight, and that was by changing the portion sizes of my meals, being okay to be hungry, because you know that, like, it's okay to be hungry, not starving, not like, oh my gosh, but even then, when you're starving with intermediate fasting, it kind of like, you have to get, it's like you hit that starving point, and then you realize that you're not hungry anymore because you're doing something. You got to be doing something, to be honest. But with the intermediate fasting, it's starting to make me realize, like, okay, that's what I was doing again. And it's made my stomach kind of go down a lot because of the fact that, again, like I said, during this time I'll be really bloated, really and I guess because of the food, that because I'm not putting food in there, my stomach is mainly, they say it starts to burn fat. So what happens is you start to burn fat, and I feel like that's probably what's helping with my stomach, because my stomach doesn't have to worry about necessarily burning food. It burns fat and then take what it can take from that. But so the vegan, intermediate fasting, and working out, those are the things that I'm doing now. And a lot of y'all have said, like, the vegan diet and stuff like that. And I'm gonna start back drinking my mommy to BT, because of the fact that it is actually it has nettle in it, and that helps with eczema and stuff. And when I think about it, I'm like, well, maybe the reason why my eczema wasn't flaring up back then was because of the fact that I started drinking a whole bunch of these teas and stuff like that. So this is the mother to be tea that I'll be drinking, and I've been drinking like green tea, but I don't put honey in mine. I just deal with the taste of it, because when I was taking like the everyday detox, which is the one I'm gonna do first, the everyday detox tea that I was drinking, it is nasty. I'm telling y'all, people do reviews on it. It is nasty, but you deal with it like licorice. Oh my gosh, that is like horrible tasting tea. But okay, I'm gonna stop rambling, but that's what I'm gonna do. So I'll be giving y'all updates on that more recently, because of the fact that I am gonna have these, and then in the next coming months, I would say probably 2 months, because I want to get some stuff in order before we actually start to do ovulation tests and try to get pregnant that way, in case, you know, just in case the natural way doesn't work out. So I do thank y'all for watching. I wanted to give you guys an update, and it's been a year officially since I've been off the depot. Technically, like, including the 3 months that you're on the depot, I've been off for a year. So yeah, and it's not good, you guys, but I do appreciate y'all watching. Peace and baby dust.